Hey everyone, this coming Sunday is Father's Day, and if I'm being completely honest, this will be a pretty bittersweet holiday for me. This will be the first Father's Day where I can't pick up the phone and call my dad. Okay, so this is my dad. He passed away earlier this year. And as my sisters and I have been going through a lifetime of physical items, deciding who gets what or what goes into an estate sale, I've had a lot of time to think about this question. When everything material is stripped away, what is a father's true inheritance? My name is Lorel Wilhelm-Volpi, and I'm a Christian author and speaker. I make weekly videos to help you live your faith, stay connected with the people you love, and find the good in everyday life. Subscribe if you want to see more. In my morning prayer time recently, I was reflecting on a specific verse that really helped me make sense of the many thoughts and feelings I've had racing through me. It's in Acts chapter 20, verse 32. So Paul is speaking to the community elders saying goodbye, and he says, "And now I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you the inheritance among all those who are sanctified." This really crystallized for me that our true inheritance isn't found in a legal document, a will, or even a dining room set, though those are all important. Our inheritance is with God. A faithful father's ultimate job isn't to accumulate things to leave to us. It's to point us toward the one who created us. A father's witness is much more important than his possessions, as I've had a front row seat experiencing lately. While I know this in my heart, it turns out there's actually scientific validation of this fact as well. I was listening to a podcast recently with Dr. Lisa Miller, who is a professor of psychology at Columbia University and author of a book called The Spiritual Child. She has spent decades studying how an active spiritual life impacts a young person's development. And the statistics she shared blew me away. In a time when our teens are facing an unprecedented mental health crisis, her research found that a teen with a strong, active, personal spirituality is 60% less likely to suffer from major depression. But Dr. Miller noted something else that, as a mother, really stopped me in my tracks. This protective buffer is incredibly powerful when it comes from a parent, but it multiplies exponentially when that faith is shared and witnessed by a grandparent too. Those teens are 80 to 90% less likely to suffer from depression when you have this multi-generation spiritual connection. A legacy of faith is literally a shield against despair. Hearing that made me look at both of my parents' lives with a whole new level of awe. The legacy they left wasn't just a collection of wonderful memories or values, but by passing down a lived, authentic faith, they helped build a spiritual fortress of resilience that directly protects me and my own 3 children today. And that brings me to the other side of my heart this Father's Day, the immense gratitude that I have for my husband, Angelo. He may not know this, but I often step back and wonder at what a good dad he is to our 3 children. He's a very active, daily example of love, patience, and spiritual grounding for all of us, and we get to celebrate him on Sunday. So legacy isn't just something that we look backward to celebrate, but it's something that we're actively building today. And Angelo is living out that vital witness every single day for our family. So, if you take one thing away from this video today, let it be this. A father's greatest inheritance isn't his will. It's his faithful witness. If your dad is still with you, be sure to give him a call this weekend and thank him for the things that money can't buy. And if, like me, your dad is already home with the Lord, I want to ask you, what is the one piece of spiritual inheritance your father passed down that you're carrying forward today? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'd love to read your stories. Happy Father's Day. God bless.